Alright, let's do this one last time. Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for the last 10 years, I've been the one and only Spider-Man. I'm sure you know the rest. I saved the city, fell in love, saved the city again, and again. I did this Spider-Man 3 dance. Yeah, we don't talk about this. Shit, I cannot breathe in that. Oh, you may have noticed a couple changes. I'm actually holding my phone. I don't have my script on here. I still have it on my monitor over there that I use this drawing tablet to scroll so I can actually read it. And I changed the way my mic is set up as well. I just took down the boom stand because I feel like if it was like this and make it look a little more organized, you know. I just wanted to try it out. I might put it back for the next video, but it depends on what you guys think about this or the boom stand. Do I have the stylus? Yeah, this is exactly why I shouldn't do this anymore. Anyway, let's get into the topic of today's video. I'm gonna start it like a little trailer. Here we go. Team Fortress 2 is undoubtedly a legendary game. It was definitely a heavy inspiration for games like Overwatch and Fortnite, and it absolutely boggles me that this game has not been recognized or represented as much as it should be. There should be an esports league. There should be a functional console port. There should be a TF2 rep in games like Smash Brothers. But there isn't. But I, Doplr, want to change that. Me and a few friends came up with some ideas for movesets and different, you know, traits to add to different TF2 characters if they were in Smash Brothers. Why, you may be asking? Because this needs to happen. If Sega can have the Heavy and the Pyro in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing transformed, Nintendo can put at least one TF2 character in Smash Brothers, alright? Plus, I'm pretty sure Valve and Nintendo have worked together because there is no way in hell the Plumber's Cap made it into the game without Nintendo's permission. No way. No way. You cannot convince me that it did. Okay, let's start with Scout. In my opinion, Scout is the perfect candidate to be in Smash as a TF2 rep. His snarky personality, his diverse weapons that can translate to moves, etc. Let's start with his moveset though. Jumping would just look like in TF2 since he could double jump anyway, it makes sense. All of his regular attacks would be with his bat. All 3 jabs, dash attacks, up smash, side smash, but his down smash would be similar to the Mii Gunner, how he shoots at his feet in both directions, except with, you know, a force of nature or something. For air attacks, I think his side forward and his back air should work like Isabel's, but instead of a slingshot, it's a flying guillotine. His up air would be a bad attack, but his down air is something special. For down air, he would throw his Mad Milk straight downward. What this would do is cover the victim in a milk, letting the scout heal 20% of the damage he deals to that person. So if he hits someone and deals 5 damage, he would gain, I don't know, 1% back. You know, just like how it works in game. Onto the smash attacks. Scout's neutral B should be him firing his pistol like Fox, except it deals more damage, maybe 7% per shot, and makes the enemy flinch. But you can only fire 12 shots at a time before having to wait 3 seconds to use it again. Scout's side B should be his atomizer taunt kill. Similar to how Game & Watch's hammer works, if this lands, it's an instant kill. And since it takes so long to wind up, it seems balanced, although it cannot be used in the air. Scout's down B should just be him like hitting a ball like how he does with the Sandman. If the ball hits somebody, the person trips and they won't be stunned for long, but they're stuck on the ground for about 2 seconds before being able to get back up. Scout's up B should be a force of nature shot straight downwards and angled a little bit depending on which way you turn the stick. It would send him flying straight up into the air, and the bullets fired below him would damage anybody it hits. Before I get to the taunts, one more thing I feel is crucial for Scout is his assholey comments. Either after KOing somebody or landing some attacks, Scout should just crack a joke at the other person's expense just like he does in TF2. It's kind of like how Incineroar automatically taunts after some attacks. Scout's taunts are pretty easy to come up with. They should all be enhanced versions of some of his TF2 taunts. When I say enhanced, I mean animated in more of the cartoony style Smash Ultimate has. Like how some of them look bouncy, you know? Also, they'd have to be very shortened to fit the game's flow because all the taunts are very short. Up should be Batten 1000, shortened of course. Side should be Schadenfreude because you can't have a Scout without the good old laugh taunt. And down should be I'm running circles around you, you know, the default taunt, but made better to fit Smash's style. And finally, Scout's final smash should be like Shulk's. Scout dashes forwards and hits somebody with his bat, launching them into a control point map in TF2, you know, like on the control point. But after this, all 9 mercs unload their weapons on 1 or 2 victims. At the end, Scout delivers a one-liner specially written for the person being attacked.
Hey, overalls, you suck!
Each one for each fighter would be different, and then he sends the one final blow with his force of nature, launching them straight out of the map. Here are some examples. Here could be one for Charizard.
Hey, who's on fire now?
Here could be one for Dr. Mario.
I hate doctors.
Here's one for Isabel, maybe.
Take that, you dumb bib-wearing dope.
Here's one for King K. Rool.
Hey, Lord Fat, those hard arteries don't stop bullets, do they?
Kirby.
Hey, look, you shapeshifted into a dead guy.
Luigi.
Hey, overalls, you suck.
Mario.
Hit the bricks, pal, you're done.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Depth perception, pal, look into it.
Sonic.
I don't usually kill morons this fast.
Wario.
Ain't so hard now, are you, fat cakes?
And I know that these were all ripped out of Team Fortress 2 alone, but they can work. They can work, you know. Also, 2 final notes. I think Scout would be the best character for this game because Nathan Vetrolin seems to love doing Scout's voice as he does it on his live stream a lot. And I'm sure he'd be 100% willing to voice for Smash. Also, you know how Pit and Snake have conversation Easter eggs? You know, like Snake has the codec calls and stuff. What if Scout had one where he talks to Engie about his opponent through his headset? And also, I think his entrance could be the teleporter, so technically it's Scout and Engineer in the game. Okay, that's my idea for Scout if Scout was in the game. I'm gonna pass this off to my friend Vard, who came up with an idea for a class. I don't know which one it is yet because I'm recording this before, but you'll find out, you know, when you watch it. Here's the segment, okay?
Hello everyone, it's me, Vard. Doplr invited me to talk about these characters that would be perfect in Smash, or would be if they, you know, if they were ever added. Let's start with Heavy. So I figured like the Heavy would have like a throwing attack that would be like him throwing a sandwich at his opponents, making them stumble a bit. But it could also be picked up for health. But it will also have a cooldown too, so this move wouldn't be like, you know, abused, for example. But it can also backfire if the enemy picked it up as soon as you throw it at them. But it can also be thrown anywhere really, just like a boomerang, for example, like Link's. Let's see. His charge attack would be him wearing his the Fist of Steels, making them, you know, since they're made out of metal, I would figure like, you know, they would do massive loads of damage. His up B should be him pulling out his minigun to shoot himself to gain altitude to make a good recovery. But since he's also a heavy type, I would figure that would, like, you know, be a better recovery. So you gotta be careful when you play as him, of course. His standard attack should be just him just wearing some boxer gloves, you know, swinging at his opponent simply. His ultimate should either be him on the left or right side, sort of to Lucario's when he like goes up in the air using his aura move. So it would just be him pulling out Sasha, aka the minigun, of course, just lighting up the whole entire stage, making his enemies wish they were never born.
Hey, haven't logged in a while. Sorry about that. I'm trying to keep this camera on as long as it charges I can, because as my phone is now dead, I just resorted to a camcorder I found in here. It's been about 4 days now, and I'm running really low on food. Updates, what else is there? Oh, so there are people currently in my house searching for this. I still have it with me, safe and sound, still sealed, everything. They're looking for it, they don't know I'm here because I'm in a place that no one would ever think to look. They saw the other copy that I had of the game, but it was opened, so they didn't think anything of it. This one is not opened, so it's just better. I'm gonna try to escape as soon as I can, because as I said, I'm very low on food and water, and I don't know how long I'm gonna last in here. I gotta think about it. I'll keep you guys up to date as much as I can. See you later.